Over the summer, your longtime friend Ben Affleck reunited with you.
Yeah.
Did you part on bad terms?
Honestly, we never had a blowout where it's like, I hate you. But friendship just seemed to go away. We just stopped talking. Last time I remember seeing him was at the Argo premiere at the DGA, and we were leaving, and he was surrounded by people, and I gave him a thumbs up.
What caused it?
I got a big mouth, probably. We never honestly had a discussion about it and stuff, but if I had to guess, I'm a dude that's fairly candid, and I used to tell stories that weren't even mine. They were sometimes his stories, and stories that involved him and stuff. And, in the beginning, before the internet blew up, I guess that was fine, but,
How did you reunite?
It came off of entertainment journalism. There's a guy named Kevin McCarthy who does junkets and stuff like that. He's out of Washington. He usually reviews movies out of this one of the TV stations in Washington. And he's a lovely dude. Boy loves movies. And he likes the movies we've done. And anytime he's doing an interview with somebody who's been in one of our flicks, even if it's for another flick, he'll start with a question that has to do with our flicks. So like Matt Damon, he'll be like, hey, when are you making Good Will Hunting 2 Hunting Season, which was a joke in a movie we made years ago. And then Matt's like, oh, you know Kevin's stuff, and he feels comfortable, and they have a great interview. So he did the same thing with Affleck. Affleck was promoting Triple Frontier for Netflix, and this is while we were in production on Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. And so he asked him, he said, hey, man, they started shooting Reboot. Have they called you yet? And Ben was like, they haven't, and I'm around, and I'm available. And so everybody on the production was like, did you see that? He said he's available. And I'm like, that's just some nice shit to say at a junket. He don't mean that. That's just what is he supposed to say in that moment? I hate Kevin Smith. That wouldn't help sell that movie. So he just said something nice.
I think
week goes by, Jason Mewes is like, you should reach out to him. He's going, I feel like maybe he's trying to reach out to you and stuff. So I was like, I don't even have it. I got 4 numbers. They're probably all old. I haven't spoken to him in almost a decade. And so I went to write a tweet, and I was going to send it. And then Jordan was like, don't send a tweet. That's so impersonal. Try one of the numbers. So I tried one of the numbers. I was like, is this you? And he said, yeah, who this? And I said, who this? He said, B.A., your father. And I'm like, when he says your father, I was like, that sounds exactly like Ben. And then he goes, who's this? I was like, maybe the conversation ends right here, K.S. And he was like, Kevin, how you been? And I said, I've been great, but let me send you this thing I was about to tweet. So I sent him this thing where I said, hey, we're all having a blast in the past down in New Orleans, like Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. And I wish you were here, but after the heart attack, I don't wish for things anymore, I just ask. So do you want to come play with us? We're having a great time, and I miss you. And I said, I'm gonna quote King Osric from Conan the Barbarian. I said, there comes a time when the jewels cease to sparkle and the gold loses its luster and the palace becomes like a prison, and all an old director really wants to do is make pretend with his old friends. And then I waited because he didn't respond right away. And when he responded, he wrote, it's so telling that you still think of yourself as a king. And he was like, of course, I would love to do it.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King now and watch new episodes every day.